Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome to an Elden Ring video. Now, recently we had an update on this game where the developers did a little bit of a touch-up job, trying to fix the bugs, whatever's not working correctly. So today, we're going to be going over all of the best working rune farming methods after this update. These methods will literally allow you to just get to whatever level you want. You can get up to level 500 plus if you want to, if you're dedicated enough. These are by far the best working methods that are currently in the game. We're going to be basing this off a level. So we're going to start off with like the good spots to farm at the start of the game, all the way to those which are hardcore players of Elden Ring and just want to grind max level. I'm going to show you guys all the juicy spots and all the best locations which are still working. But before we do all of that, a quick word from today's video sponsor. If you guys want to purchase some items for this game, check out Easy NPC and also use code FLOPPERS for a 5% discount, links below. Right, so the first rune farm I'm going to show you guys will actually apply all the way throughout the game from level 1 to max level, because this farm will actually scale with you. You can do this very early on, and this is the AFK cheese. Now you guys are probably thinking that this is going to be the one under the pillar. In fact, it's not. It's very close to that location, but not a lot of people actually think about checking this area. So what you want to do is just spawn at the first beacon and just simply follow the route tick, and we're going to be going behind the sort of start of the game church. We're going to be jumping on this pillar. Now you guys want to go to the back of the pillar on this like little ledge here, and you want to activate the finger remedy. This will basically allow you to summon players, and then you want to activate the taunting tongue, which is actually going to summon invaders. You can also run the white ring, which is actually something I recommend you do, because it will actually spawn in hunters which will defend you when the invaders are trying to kill you. Now the reason this spot is actually pretty cool is because, first of all, when you get invaded, you can't really get up here. You actually have to have the horse to be able to jump up here, and not many people actually think of checking this area. So you definitely want to take advantage of this. This can be done early on in the game, like I mentioned, and you can go AFK for hours upon hours until you get killed. But if you do get killed, you can just go back and pick up the runes. This is definitely a spot you want to take advantage of if you go on AFK, and as you're doing that, you can get some easy runes. But now moving on, the second farming method that still works and it hasn't been changed is the boulder method. Now this is really easy to do. You got to come to this church on this map right here. Once you're here, go behind the church, and there's going to be a portal. You want to jump in that portal, and you just want to run down the actual stairs where the giant is. You just want to keep running past him. You want to go past the actual dragon on the bridge. Then you want to turn left after you actually get off the bridge, and then just follow the pathway I'm taking. You just want to jump down here. Now I did kind of mess it up a little bit because my guy did go a little bit flying all over this area, but you just want to jump down here, and you want to make your way through like the little pathway here into the actual spawn beacon. Activate that. Now from here onwards, you just simply want to run down the hill. There's going to be a boulder that's going to spawn. You're going to dodge the boulder. It's going to fall off the map. Now I'm getting 5k because I am a new game plus 3, so depending on what new games you guys are on, I believe if you're just playing your first playthrough, you're going to be getting around 2,000 runes per run. But after the boulder falls down, you just want to teleport to the actual spawn beacon, run back down, and just keep doing that, rinse and repeat. I'm still quite surprised that this actually still works, because I was expecting this to actually be patched a long time ago. But anyways, moving on to the next farm location, we're going to be heading over to the area right before you fight the fire giant right here on the map, this beacon. And if you spawn here, you're going to come forward, and you're going to see a massive hand that is actually on the side of this head. It's going to drop, kill this bird, and give you 2,000 runes for literally doing nothing. This is probably one of the quicker ones. It isn't the best for runes, but it definitely is the least effort requiring, and it literally is probably one of the faster ones, because all you do is walk up, walk back down, walk up and walk back down. You can just rinse and repeat that. It's very easy, it takes no effort, so it's just something I recommend you guys maybe give it a shot if you have some extra time and you can't be us running around too far. Try this out, it is quite easy to do. Next, we're going to be doing the giant dragon exploit. Now this thing actually works to my surprise, and it's quite easy to do. So firstly, you want to travel to this area on the map, this beacon here. This is quite close to the boulder area, so once you get here, you want to activate this beacon, because it's very important that this one's active. Then you're going to see this massive dragon just laying there. You want to walk up to him. If you do have a bleed weapon, it is going to make it a little bit easier, and of course this can be done literally at the start of the game. I'm using a brand new character, but bleed in my opinion is a must-have for this, just to make it easier, because you're going to be slaying this dragon. You're going to be sitting on your horse and just smacking the dragon. So without bleed, it might be a little bit longer to kill him, but once you guys get his health incredibly low, like to the point where he's about to die, you want to slow down a little bit and start slicing. Now As you kill him, you're going to see him twitch up a little bit. As soon as he twitches, you want to run back to the spawn beacon and you want to rest. What's going to happen is it's going to bug it out somehow, and as soon as you get up from resting, you're going to see that you're going to receive 50,000 runes. Now that is based on your first playthrough. I believe in the second playthrough you're going to be getting 100,000, but if you look at the dragon, it's still there. You can literally go and rinse and repeat this and farm yourself between 50,000 to, again, depending on your playthrough, 100,000 runes per run. It's really easy, and again, it's an exploit, so it's quite easy to do. But now moving on to one of the better farming locations in the game. Now this is going to be two separate methods. Technically you can combine them, but depending on your level and your weaponry. So firstly, to be able to get to the spot, you have to complete a bunch of missions for White Mask. Now his first spawn location is at the first beacon right here on the map. He's going to be standing in this spot. If he isn't here, you have to go to the second location, which is this church on the map right here. He's going to be standing right in front of the church. He's going to give you 3 missions, and don't worry, those missions are actually quite simple to complete, but after finishing them, he's going to give you a medallion, which is actually going to teleport you to the area that we're going to be farming. Now for those who actually have killed White Mask and can't do these missions, you're going to have to progress further into the game, because you're going to have to unlock the secret area of the map right here, the snow area. And right here where my beacon is actually a teleporter, which will take you to the exact same location that we're going to be going through the medallion. But now, once you guys get to the underground part of the map using medallion or the portal, you want to come to this beacon on the map right here, and this is basically the most overpowered farming location in the game currently. There's 2 methods. For players which are new to the game, you can still come here, but you won't be able to do the full farm because you're going to need a specific weapon. So I'm going to show you the easier method using the bird. So for this, all you need is a bow and arrow, and you just got to shoot this bird and he's going to fall off the map. Again, depending on your new game, if you're new game 1, 2, or just first playthrough, the runes you're going to gain are going to differ. So this bird for me drops about 30,000 runes with the golden scarab. After killing him, you want to rest and literally shoot him, rest, shoot him, rinse and repeat, and you're going to be stacking up on runes incredibly quickly. Now the second farming method in this spot actually depends on your weapon, and the best weapon for this farm by far is the end game sword that you get, because it has a really special effect which leaves a massive line of like lightning or just holy power, which kills every single enemy, as you can see here. And this is why I actually recommend you guys farm this after you have killed the final boss, because with this weapon it just makes it so much quicker and so much more rewarding. You guys can see that I'm getting around 100,000 runes per slice, and all you gotta do is just do a slice, go back and rest, do a slice again, and rinse and repeat that, and you're gonna be literally balling out runes. This is by far still the best working method. I've covered a couple of times because it really is. It doesn't get changed. Hopefully it doesn't get changed in the future because it's just so good. It's super rewarding. Now there are alternative weapons you can use in this method. I did say that the final boss sword is the best because it really is. You can use spells or any other weapon and this area of effect, as you can see for the gameplay. These weapons aren't the greatest. I don't have them upgraded, but still they do area of effect and they do tag more than one enemy, because that's what you want to prioritize. You want to tag as many enemies as you can and just have weapons that do AoE damage, because that's your priority, tagging as many enemies as you can. But that's pretty much it for the farm. I hope you guys have enjoyed this updated version, you know, keeping you guys up to date. That's what I try to do my best. But if you have any questions, be sure to comment down below, and overall have a phenomenal day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.